Hi guys, late night vlog I guess, and for this video I'm just gonna kind of give you guys my opinions on why I believe the LG Vault LS740 is one of the most underrated phones of last year and kind of into this year. So let's check it out. So we have the LG Vault LS740, and I gotta say that this is pretty much a top tier phone in my book, my opinion. Reason being is just how it's how well it's put together with, you know, spec wise and everything else. Okay, from off the top, 4.7 inch display. Okay, so it's a good size display. It's not 5 inches, it's not 4.5 inches, it's kind of like right in the medium. So you do get like I wouldn't say a giant screen, but a fairly good sized screen, but without the phone having to be like super huge like the ZTE Max. On top of that, the front-facing camera takes decent selfies and groupies. It's not going to be totally clear like the Warp Sync, but it handles very well, so I really have no complaints with that. The 8 megapixel camera in the back is solid for just taking photos. You're not going to get like the super high quality pictures like flagship devices, but you want a good quality photo, it's going to do the job. It does come in flash, and the fact that it has NFC. Now you can share things with your friends, just, you know, doing tap and share, or you could do tap and pay, which is really handy if you don't want to bust out your debit card. If the store accepts tap to pay, which most stores are, because, you know, Google Wallet and Apple released their Apple Pay, and so it's kind of like Boost tap and pay type stuff. Most stores are starting to carry that technology, so you can just tap and pay and go. A 3,000 milliamp hour battery on this phone. You know, it's small. It's not really, you know, it's not a phablet, so the 3,000 milliamps does give you decent battery life. You get some pretty good battery life with it. I can pretty much testify to that. Heavy use, I mean, you'll make it through a whole day on heavy use. Okay, I don't really, you know, like, I know some phones can go like 2 or 3 days on the single charge, and, you know, that's fine. But for the average user, if a phone can make it from the moment they leave their house to go to work and to the moment they make it home at night to, you know, to close off the day, if a battery can last that long, it's pretty good. And this battery can. On mild usage, I can get a day and a half. On heavy use, I can get pretty much like 19-20 hours. So that's absolutely good. Another thing is the fact that it has an IR blaster, so you basically can use this phone as a remote, and it does have the option with Q remote. So that's really nifty. You know, if you want to have a universal remote in your house, basically, or just not really a universal remote, but just using your phone as a remote to control your TV, volume, channel change, and all that stuff. You can do it with this phone to pair it off with your TV. It supports LG's, you know, tap to wake, which is great because it saves you from having to always push that power button. One thing that I'm always afraid of with smartphones, you know, like the Samsung Galaxy S2 had the issue with the power button failing, and so I don't really have to worry about this phone. I just got that tap to wake and tap to sleep. So that's great. Now I know a lot of people really haven't chosen the LG Vault as like a top phone, and I think, you know, sadly it's kind of like a mistake. The phone runs excellent. It's got features that, you know, most other budget smartphones don't have. Like the Moto E does not have NFC support. A couple of my other phones does not have like an IR blaster to use the phone as a remote control. So it's just, you know, it's strikingly odd. You know, I've seen a couple of videos where it's like they compare it with the S3 and the S4 and all that stuff, and they're like the LG Volt's not all that great. I beg to differ with those opinions. I think the phone, you know, is smooth. It runs great. Little problem with the RAM here and there, but I mean, you know, if you get this phone rooted, it becomes, you know, even more of a beast than what it is stock. So yeah, I just wanted to share my thoughts on why I think this phone's you know, underrated. I think some people just kind of jump the gun real quick, and if you actually spend some time with the LG Vault and get really down to its, you know, the core of the phone and actually use it for what it's for, you'll find your experiences can be a lot better than just doing a simple quick I'll use it for 1 week type review. and you'll probably have a little bit more different things to say other than what you think might be wrong with it. So if you guys enjoyed this quick little vlog of mine, let me know by hitting that thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, please do so. Click that subscribe button wherever it's at on whatever platform you're watching it on, and share this video with friends and family on Google+, Facebook, and Twitter. My name is Rob, and I'm signing out.